Hello everyone, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and today we are training 56 minutes of chess because, as always, I am running late with my schedule, and that's all we have time for today. But as you can hear, my voice is a bit raspy. That is because I'm actually ill. Surprise, surprise, taking a long haul flight, interacting with too many grubby human beings, and changing climate takes a toll on your body. So yeah, I'm a bit sick. So I think I'm just gonna try and have an early night, drink lots and lots of water, and fingers crossed I will recover quickly. I also don't know what the quality of the stream is like. I'm still back at home where I have non-existent internet. So do let me know if the stream is running well. And yeah, what I wanted to start with today, I mean, to be honest, actually, I wanted to solve one of the puzzles that one of the YouTube members sent me. So, Josh, if you're in the stream, I literally wanted to do your puzzle as a warm-up, but my internet cannot load Messenger, nor can it load WhatsApp, nor can it load emails, right? So I was just like, screw it, you know what, I give up. If my laptop can only handle Chessable for whatever reason, then we'll just stick to Chessable. So, no warm-up puzzle, unfortunately. Welcome, Josh, to the stream. Just mentioned you if you missed it. And welcome, Pranay, and welcome, Scro Clan. Haven't seen you here before, so welcome. Yeah, hope I feel better for the next stream on Monday. Yeah, and I mean my first classical tournament in almost a year starts Wednesday, so in a week's time. So yeah, should be enough time to recover. Compose the FEN if you like. That would be fantastic, Josh. That's a very smart idea, which I did not consider. But yeah, to be honest, what I want to begin with is I saw the most hilarious thing, and I felt so validated. Of course, I didn't finish reading all of it, but I just want to share with you. As you guys know, let's keep my camera somewhere. I really have no camera when I go full screen. Oh, that's because I haven't set up a camera. Okay, one second. Because I lent my video recorder to Damien to film the rest of the Gergenitzer Chessable course. And yeah, for the time being, we're having to use my laptop camera. Yeah, that's the whole story in itself. But yeah, what I wanted to share was that, I came onto this woodpecker method. I was like, oh, okay, here we go again. And I was just curious. I was like, you know what are the reviews for this course? And at the very top, with 1.5 star, the longest ass review with 300 upvotes and 400 gems, we have the review that validates all of my frustrations with the woodpecker method. And what he says is, my one-line review is that the method works, but the book does not. This is a hastily put together book of tactics, which regularly feels lazy and overall was never thought through enough to really reward readers dedicated enough. And I mean, I won't go through all of it. I mean, you can read it in your own time, but I just wanted to get to the negatives because it's just so funny to read, because it's like exactly what I was saying. I mean, in terms of like, the different endpoints within the solutions, most puzzles have very, very few explanatory notes. In some cases, Chessable staff have kindly stepped in to explain things, which is like unacceptable for a book of this stature. Yeah, and it's just like exactly consulting your own analysis board to cover the gaps that the authors left out. And yeah, sometimes I get a comment from the YouTube chat saying, but writing a tactics book is hard. I mean, these kind of like errors, I mean, you just need to step up your game. I mean, if you're going to publish something, you just got to do better. And yeah, it was just a hilarious read to just finally have all these kind of feelings validified. I don't know. I'm too ill to speak English. Yeah. On that note, we're gonna keep using the book anyway. I mean, despite the shortcomings, I mean, I feel like I still get enough out of it to make it worthwhile. And even though there are frustrating moments, I mean, I still feel like my chess is improving from doing it. So we're going to keep up with these Woodpecker Method exercises today. I've done it once before my summer tournaments in 2024. So fingers crossed, 2025 will have the same effect. Congratulations, Pranay, for becoming a 1700 rated player yesterday. Is this online? Is this over the board? How do you develop visualization skill? Short answer is check my videos on YouTube on calculation, and probably check out Lee Study Blind Tactics, and probably just solve a lot of difficult puzzles on Lee Chess. That's probably the best way for you, Yuvraj. Thank you for the FEN, Josh. Now I have the difficult situation of actually getting the FEN onto the board. And to be honest, my primitive ass might simply need... Oh my god, Lee Chess isn't going to load either. I mean, is Chessable even going to load? I mean, how can I possibly be streaming and you guys being able to understand what I'm saying, and I can't even load the most basic Lee Chess... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Man, I mean, this is like... I honestly, think that there, I'm sure, were a lot of people out there who could have been like really big back in the day, but they just didn't have the facilities to go big. And it's like, yeah, I'm so capped by my internet situation here, but it's all good. Actually, the place I'm moving to in Liverpool has a 400 megabyte download and upload, so it's gonna be like the most amazing, internet package I can imagine. You know what, Josh? I'm just going to solve your puzzle in my free time, because clearly this is absolutely useless. I don't know if you can see down here if my video is covering, but it says reconnecting. So it's just not going to work. And Chessable's not going to work either. It's just... I mean, I am ill. Maybe this is a sign from the universe to just be like, take it chill. I mean, the music has stopped. Chessable has stopped. Probably the stream has stopped, to be honest. I have no idea. Maybe I'm just talking to myself at this moment. But yeah, I mean, this is literally how it went. And my family have, tried to improve the internet, sit somewhere else in the house, like, all these kind of tactics. I mean, when the sun comes out, the internet just stops working. I mean, this is my experience of it. And it just cuts out, it's slow, it just doesn't work. So to be honest, guys, I don't really know what to do. I think I will ramble a bit longer, see if this Chessable will sort itself out. I mean, I might try change room. It's just such faff, to move about. But yeah, let's see what chat is saying. So Yuvraj says, when I'm calculating long variations, I usually miss my opponent's best resources. How to solve? I love Yuvraj, how direct this guy is. He's just like, I'm going to find the strongest player I can find on YouTube and just hit him with these questions. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a good question. And I mean, it just comes with experience as well. I mean, in order to find your opponent's best resources, you need to be good at chess. You need to be able to see your opponent's resources. And to be able to see it, I mean, you need to be able to identify good moves. How do you identify good moves? Through experience, through reading books, through solving puzzles, through doing all the stuff that people tell you to do to get good at chess. So I don't think it's really a visualization issue. It's maybe like just a skill issue of just, are you good at seeing those moves? Oh, but I guess you said calculating long variations. So, I mean, probably the least study blind tactics are the best to try and deal with that, because the tactics aren't so hard, but the visualization can be quite long. Hey, there we go. We've made some progress. Okay, let's see if we can actually load a puzzle. Man, my internet is slower than my brain. That's pretty wild. Josh asked, when you say moving, do you mean for the British, or are you moving to Liverpool in the long run? No, I am moving to Liverpool for a whole year. I'm moving in with one of my close friends from school. And yeah, I'm just going to take part in the Merseyside League, play a lot of chess. I've joined a Fonciel team as well, so I'll try and play whenever I can if I'm not like extremely busy teaching lessons at the weekend. So yeah, no, chess lifestyle goes hard next year. Going to be in Liverpool for a whole year, and yeah, I'll be moving in the day before the British starts. So yeah, very hectic period of my life right now, but I'm sure once it stabilizes in a couple months, it's gonna be good times. It's gonna be fun. Um, Sun? What do you mean sun? Oh, as in like the sunshine. I feel like internet always gets worse in the sunshine. This is my hypothesis. And okay, Pranay mentions that he got 1700 online. Okay, this is still great. Yeah, good job. Every 100 points, I mean, like it's really harder than the last, and you should be proud of your achievements. Um, my FIDE rating. Yuvraj is so direct. Yuvraj, where are you from? I want to know. I want an idea. My FIDE is 2009, but by next month I will either be 100 points lower or 100 points higher. We shall see. Because I'm playing a lot of classical games, having not played in a long while, and oh my god, it's just hopeless, isn't it? Yeah, this is what I can do. I can promise you guys that I will solve Josh's puzzle that he sent to me. And I will also do some additional puzzles on Lead Chess if I can find a way to load it. Maybe if I'm not streaming, then I saw a refresh. But no, yeah, I will try and do some puzzles myself for the next hour, because yeah, this is just this is just hopeless. So yeah, you have my word that until 9 p.m. UK time, which I have a call to make, I will solve some puzzles. So yeah, I agree, Pranay. It's taking too much time to load. I apologize. Next stream, I will be. Where will I be? I will be in Oxford for a friend's wedding, and I am going to be a bridesmaid for this wedding, or bridesman. I don't know what you want to call it. The only suit jacket I'm going to bring is a leather jacket, because I don't know, I feel like more comfortable in that, and you know, when the actual ceremony is taking place, I actually have some tailor-made clothes that I'm going to have to wear. So that's gonna be hella fun. It's actually like a half Indian, half Chinese wedding, and it's like the most like ridiculously over the top wedding that I will have ever witnessed and been to. So I'm very, very excited for it. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, you know, the amount of work that has gone into this wedding. I mean, it's more work than I've put in my whole life probably. So yeah, hopefully I don't mess things up there. I better get better soon, so that I don't infect the bride and groom and everyone else. But yeah, let me quickly just catch up on chat, and then I'll call it a day and do some tactics on my own. Let me click this one. Maybe we can do one puzzle together. Yeah, let me change the overlay as well, so just in case we get a bit lucky. Mark Duretsky, recognizing your opponent's resources. Yeah, never tried the book myself, so I cannot say it's good nor bad. Jan, that's a very good question. I don't know if you're just kidding, but because you joke a lot. But I mean, I'll try to answer it anyway. How do you keep going when you just feel like giving up? In life, not chess. I mean, I think the response in chess is actually very similar to in life as well, which is, I'm trying to answer this without even thinking about it. I guess it also depends what's the root cause of the feeling of giving up. I think depending on the root cause, it also affects like how you should aim to keep going. But yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think you should. It's a bit like chess, where you need to work on your strengths, work on your weaknesses. So if there's like some weaknesses that are causing you to feel like giving up, then you prioritize those. But also if you have certain strengths that make life worth living, well then you kind of prioritize those. So you kind of like work on the extremes, and then things kind of get better, rather than just scroll reels for 10 hours a day and achieve nothing. So that would be my philosophical answer for you there, Jan. Um, you can find a chess PDF to read. Look through Seven Deadly Chess Sins. Yeah, that's a great book, but I'm not sure if it's the right level for your Vraj. Just visualize the exercises. Yeah, let's just imagine a puzzle. Um, Bros, was internet when India? I cannot comment on Indian internet, but yeah, no, this is actually tragic. Um, Nah, you don't actually get better with life if you take a break from chess. I mean, everyone here on this stream, you have to just accept that you're in chess for life, and if you ever try and take a break from it, you'll just come crawling back. So better just to stay in it and find a healthier way of dealing with it. I should be in bed right now sipping on soup. Probably that's a good idea. Can I become GM without a coach? Uh, Possibly, but it's going to be a lot harder. And especially given that, oh my god, we finally got a puzzle to solve. Let's go. But I would say that you've got to realize that when you want to get better in terms of your elo, in terms of your rating, not just in terms of your level, you've got to realize that it's a competition, right? You're not just competing against yourself. You're competing against opponents. And you've got to think that in this day and age, compared to, let's say, 20, 30 years ago, you're competing with people who have a coach. You're competing with people who may have more free time. You're competing with people who may have more resources. You're competing with people who may have more money. You're competing with people who have started younger. You're competing with people who may outclass you in so many different ways. And if you do not take every opportunity that you have within your small, tiny circle to improve, well, then you're not really giving yourself much of a chance in this day and age. Because, I mean, back in the day, I mean, you see so many, like, chess masters, like national masters, FIDE masters, even grandmasters, who clearly are nowhere near as good as the equivalent grandmasters, FIDE masters, international masters of today. It's just fact. It's just fact. I'm not like, I don't even care if Jan comes up with some rebuttal with his statistics. I don't give a crap. That is just fact, right? So basically, you either, just sit there miserably and whine about the fact that, yeah, chess is so much harder nowadays to actually gain rating, or you basically just do your absolute best and make use of all your resources. So can I become a GM without a coach? I mean, yes, if you have, other aspects that you can count on to help you get to that GM level. But, I mean, if you can choose to have a coach or not have a coach, well, then get a coach. I mean, if you've got the possibility to get one and get a good one that is actually going to help you, like, stay focused, help you learn, teach you a lot. I mean, of course, like, this is a huge advantage. And given that so many people, are like really grinding to get good at chess nowadays, I mean, you just have to try all you can. Oh, you meant for me right now, Josh, to get a PDF and read. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But okay, let's try and solve this one before someone blurts out the answer. So, okay, we've got queen, double rook, bishop, queen, double rook, bishop. We've got 6, we've got 6. Okay, so equal material. This is kind of position that I would get, actually. Very, very simple structure, slight imbalance. How on earth do you capitalize? Few things to note. Queen and bishop are loose. Rook on e3 is loose. Queen is loose. King is a little bit exposed. Light squared bishops, though. This is exposed on dark squares. Tension between the rooks. Pressure on h7. Back rank mate potential. We've got these beautiful pawns that maybe you could one day push. And that's all that can come to my mind right now. So, yeah, what ideas do we have? Well, okay, I would say that the bare minimum in this position is to play rook e1 and basically say, okay, I defend my rook, I keep the e-file, and yeah, things are okay. So I need to find a move that's better than the very simple rook e1. So I'm also noticing that because of his back rank mate, there might be ideas with like rook takes b7, because, for instance, if they take on e3, then I can take, they block, I take, and it's checkmate. So rook b7, if they take my rook here, then I take on e8. So rook b7, it appears to win a pawn. But after rook b7, I mean, does black have any counter checks? They have to move queen e1. We can take their queen. They can take with check. We play king f2. If they try and play rook e2, we can always just take on e2 and throw in this in-between move to win. So this also looks very good. So rook takes b7 wins a pawn. So can I do any better? And let me just verify, does this actually win a pawn? Honestly, looks decent to me. Really trying to dig deep just in case there's any surprising blow, unexpected stuff, but looks like a clean pawn. And to be honest, in a position like this, a clean pawn makes a really big difference. So I think I'm very happy to go for it. Rook takes b7, and now we wait a million years to find out if the puzzle is over or they're going to make a move. So, okay, puzzle is over. White wins a pawn since black cannot take a rook without getting checkmated. Rook e8, rook b7. That's another way to win a pawn. Would allow sufficient counterplay after the move g6 with the idea of rook e2. Wow, so, okay, maybe I got a bit lucky, but I didn't see it the other way around. But to be honest, maybe if I saw this way, maybe I wouldn't have felt as comfortable with it as rook takes b7 here. I mean, here there just wasn't any counterplay that I could see except for the very dubious queen e1. So, yeah, this is pretty nice. And welcome Aiden Plays Shogi to the chess stream. Hope your shogi is going well. And what are people saying? Josh says rook b7, rook e3, yeah, rook b8, yeah, just all good. Yep, okay. And yeah, good question, Jan. If rook takes b7, is that queen e1? But that's what I calculated as well. And yeah, good that you actually mentioned that rook takes e8 at the beginning is also possible. But yeah, luckily, yeah, didn't need that to get to the solution. Final question then from Arjun before I actually train some tactics on my own. What would you say 1800 FIDE was 10 to 20 years ago? Let me see if I can understand this question. What would you say 1800 FIDE was 10 to 20 years ago? So someone in today's age with 1800 FIDE, what was their level 10 to 20 years ago? I'd probably say 2000 FIDE. I'd say an 1800 FIDE nowadays, and a real 1800. I'm not saying like a 1800 who has got there because, you know, they had their first FIDE rating at 1500 and then they gained 300 points due to the March 2024 update. And get some 1800 rating that way or something like. No, a real 1800 FIDE that plays tournament chess, plays open tournaments, and has a legit 1800 FIDE rating, I would say probably is around 2000 FIDE 20 years ago. But yeah, I mean, for instance, like I got triggered. I saw some like chess YouTuber, and yeah, her online ratings were like 1100, 1200, but she had like a FIDE provisional rating of like 15, 1600 from like, you know, playing like 5 games where, yeah, I guess things were okay. I mean, I think she lost to like a couple 2000s, beat 1500 and drew to a 1600 or something like this, and you know, got some provisional 15, 1600, and then the March 2024 update happened and she like scraped like some I don't know, high FIDE rating and just was like, you know, showcasing this on all her profiles. And I was just like, man, I mean it's true, it's fair, but it's just also like, you know, are you really an 1800 FIDE if you've played like one tournament and you've had some crazy rating boost? Like it kind of feels a bit wrong, you know. The March 24 counts though. Yeah, I mean it does count, but it's also like, you know, there's you know, different types of FIDE rating nowadays. Arjun, you are definitely a real 1800. And you definitely have qualities to be much stronger, but it's just about ironing out your weaknesses, I think. Well, okay, I think on that note, guys, I'm going to call it a day and get some rest, do some puzzles, and yeah, have a good night's of rest. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming from Oxford next time you see me, and then next week will be very, very exciting because I will be traveling to Spain to play some chess, and I'll definitely try and do a little bit of content on the side. Obviously, it's not going to be my main focus, but hopefully you guys can enjoy that. So yeah, sorry we couldn't get more puzzles in on stream, but thank you for tuning in as always. And yeah, if any of you want a bit more of chess lifestyle, I will keep vouching for my Benoni course on YouTube. I mean, it's actually tragic that I uploaded this YouTube Benoni taster video, this introduction, and I gained a total of 0 YouTube members from this effort. So I mean, I think YouTube membership is just absolutely like barren, and I guess it makes sense. I mean, there's so much free content on YouTube. It's like people are really reluctant to like subscribe and pay. But still, I think it's a really good format. I'm gonna keep vouching for it, at least for the time being, until I really give up. But yeah, we're persistent and stubborn with these things. And yeah, on that note, I'm going to call it a day. So, see you guys on Friday? Wednesday? What day is it today? I don't know. See you guys in a couple days. Okay, bye.